Hello there. So glad you came to join me on this. It's not a sunny day. The sky is white. The trees are still, but there's sunshine in everyone's heart. I can feel it. So, welcome to the Advancement Center, where we honor your presence, your gifts that you bring with you, and celebrate the gifts that will emerge as you relax into the world of magic and miracles, because that's where you are. I don't know what you were expecting, but you're right dab in the middle of the world of magic and miracles. And that is because we have hypersonic energy that shines the light on you and reveals the clear view of your origin. Today has been designated as Mother's Day, where we honor the one who gave you safe passage from your origin to this moment. So, welcome to all mothers of all times and places present today on earth or returned to their heavenly home. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. We here at the center celebrate every opportunity to honor your gifts of caring and nurturing and, and this place we call Earth, Mother Earth, that provides unending gifts. Forgive me, but my eyes are a little blurry. I don't know if those are tears of joy or I just can't see the words. Yeah. Mother Earth provides unending gifts for sustaining life. Relocate the H from the last to the first, and you have the word heart. I'm always doing that. I switch around, I see things, and I expect everyone else sees as I do. Not necessarily. So, if you've been here before, you know that numerology is always adding its flavor. So today is a 7, and here is its definition. 7 is intuitive, wisdom, growing self-awareness, spiritual revelations, and big shifts that can have a positive input on your life. Number 7 is a bridge or a connection between our mortal realm and higher places. Trust your intuition and listen to your heart. Trusting intuition is being a mother. It's not in a book. It's in your deep knowingness. Simeon's response to me in my journal yesterday answered my regard for motherhood. He wrote, "Dearest Barbara, you were mother to your dolls as you played in your room, to your students when you played school in your room. You taught with love, support, and encouragement, and you have never changed throughout your varied jobs with many, many different people. Your encouragement is a lifeline to so many, and in the mental hospital, your light was cherished and played over and over again." It was many years ago, and my thoughts of love go there. There's a fullness in the air. There's a fullness of all the joy, of all the wishes, of all the thoughts of being mothered and mothering, even if it's your doll or your dog. The development of the future and everything in it depends on the open flexibility of your spirit and its capability to explore where you have never been before. There is nothing like the freedom of spirit that brings courage and flamboyance to your life. Nothing can stand in the way, and there is no consideration of failure or opposition, no matter what the world may present. The theory and science behind everything that exists in the world and beyond can be thrown away when you invoke the power and majesty of your spirit. At this time, spirit is available in its rawest, most raw form to be accessed and used by humanity for the purpose of advancement in all worlds and dimensions. The further you go, the more you will have available to speak about. But for now, it is prudent to simply go with the flow and see what your spirit reveals in its endless journey of joy and excitement known as life. All other things will fall into place or be miraculously changed as you encourage the impossible into your life. I found that very exciting, and passing it on to you is my joy. I've been a mother for 60 and a few more years, and my beautiful son taught me in his naturalness and quiet moments when he stood alone in the sun spotlight in our backyard. I stood behind the window in the kitchen where I viewed David. He couldn't have been more than 4 as he communed in silence. He just stood there, not moving, quiet, as if he was projected down from heaven. I watched and I felt awe. I'm feeling it right now. And an unending love. May you all have those moments of a glimpse of something beyond anything you've ever experienced. And it opens your heart, it opens your eyes, and you're never the same again. My little 4-year-old boy stood in the spotlight It has been decades of discovery, interesting us, and realizing that my own spirit has been beckoning to me throughout my entire life. One person's magic can catch the flame in another, so they experience the magic. So, my earliest recollection, oh my goodness, it goes further back than that. But an early recollection was cultivating hedges. I've spoken about this before. All I needed was a spoon, a glass of water, so I could cut hedges, put them in the water, be excited about the roots that magically appear, and then with a spoon, plant them in the earth in my backyard when I was about 3 or 4 in Brooklyn, New York. That was my spirit. I know that. And Robert recently told me I wasn't alone. That's kind of exciting. David, my son, has always followed his spirit. And very often, it was not according to what everyone else was doing. Scholastically, job in the summer, and whatnot. He was special. I knew that. I recognize that. And he always followed his spirit throughout his life and everywhere he traveled throughout the world with his camera. He created the National Parenting Center because he felt new parents need guidance on how best to treat their babies that they're bringing up. And it's still running today. I think it's about 20 years old by now. And that's exciting. He enlisted experts to answer questions, and he invited new parents to pose their questions so that others may learn from the answers. That's David. He's always done that. He called me the other day to tell me why he couldn't travel up to Santa Barbara to be with me on Mother's Day. It was because he was following his spirit, which included a plane trip north to see his dream of viewing the aurora borealis, and he was the first to put his photographs online. Everyone else is taking pictures now left and right, and they are breathtaking. But his magnificent photography, to me, is just a reflection of where his heart is looking. And where his heart is looking is creating a focus of beauty, love, and light. It just occurred to me, when you're focusing on beauty, love, and light, all of humanity joins in, and there is no room for negativity or control or darkening of any vista. It's very special. And I guess I'm sharing my happy Mother's Day with you. No one gets here without a mother, whether or not she's present or not. I jotted down a few things so I wouldn't forget, but I forgot the idea that it's hard to read my writing. So forgive me. And the other thing that's so exciting about the aurora borealis is there is no need for explanation or scientific reasoning of why. Maybe there is in some reference books, but in the heart of you, there is thrill, there's happiness, there's joy in the sharing. And that's what I'm feeling. And my feelings are getting in the way of my words, but that's okay. I hope you read them. In a reviewing of my own life, it reveals to me how I have been following my spirit at all times, from that backyard in Brooklyn all the way to Australia, where I met Robert Young. Our first meeting was a reunion of forever friends finding each other again. It was amazing. And after 3 magic years of the magic of life, his book getting published, my spirit beckoned to me again and revealed that Robert was not being recognized in his place of birth. And even though we lived in a magnificent apartment with a terrace filled with beautiful plants, I kept seeing a sliding glass door opening onto a patio and a beautiful canyon behind that. I watched, and there was an unfolding of events to this moment. I'm looking at that sliding door and the patio just beyond. Robert has shared the magic, and the Advancement Center was brought into existence and flourishes with unending magic and miracles. Viewed by our true family, Robert, his twin Simeon in another realm, David, Genya, and Adrian bringing their magic. And it has been my honor to greet you and welcome you every Sunday. Your spirit brought you to this presentation, and we welcome you both. And now I tell you about Thursday's art class. This was especially wonderful for me because every week Mandar gives us a selection of inspiration photos that have been taken and submitted. Well, one of those photos this past Thursday was taken by my daughter, Debbie. She and her husband were at Sequoia National Park, and she sent me this photograph, and I instantly saw it as something I'd love to paint. So there were 3 choices, and there was some talk here and there, but somehow or other they picked up my love for Debbie's photo, and we all painted her photograph. And here it is. Sequoia National Park. hope you like it. Yeah. It's amazing. When you put the shadow in the right place and the light source in the right place, everything comes together and it's magic. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. I'm so glad we had a chance to get together so I could wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a future that makes your spirit jump for joy and take you to amazing places. Thanks so much for joining me. I am Barbara.